welcome back to my channel. I know you see me rocking this very pretty burnt orange eye look, and I'm going to give you all the deets about it. Just stay tuned. Jumping right into this eye look, I'm going to take my NYX white eyeshadow place and place that all over my eye. I like using this white eyeshadow base just because it makes all my colorful eyeshadow looks stand out and pop way. I'm going to be taking my Morphe P palette, and I'm going to be taking that yellow shade, and I'm going to be using that as my first transition shade. I like to go inside the palette and blend it out and go between packing and blending motions just so I can saturate the color and make sure that it is very intense. I want you to be able to see the yellow once I place the orange on top. I'm going to be going back into the Morphe P palette and getting that orange shade and placing it right on top of the yellow. And I'm going to go back and forth the same motions that I did with the yellow, packing and blending. To intensify the look a little bit more, I'm going to take this MAC brown script and I'm going to place that right into my crease. This is just giving the look more depth and warmth. It feels like so sunset. I'm getting like really sunset vibes from it. Once I have that nice and all blended out, I'm going to go into my Voss palette and take that color hashtag, and I'm going to place that on the center of my eyelid. Once that is placed on there, I'm going to take this Urban Decay little single eyeshadow I got from Ulta, and this is called Fairy Dust, and I'm just going to place that on the inner corner of my eye. I wanted to go for an all orange look, but I wanted to add some, like a little pop to it, a little shimmer or something. Just from underneath my brow bone wasn't giving me enough shimmer, so I just popped this on in my inner corner, and I'm really feeling it. I do go back and I take the hashtag and I pat it over the edges of the fairy dust just so you can see that orange more. And I go back and I blend out my crease using that same brown script color. I'm going to take my NYX Epic Ink Liner and I'm going to just do a very small, not even a wing. I just want to have like a nice base so when I put my lashes on, you can still see a little bit of black. So I'm just doing a small liner. And I am going to do my waterline. I'm going to just take a little black pencil and put that thing in there. I am using HUDA Beauty lashes, and then the style I'm using is Sasha. These are some gorgeous lashes. I did have to cut mine to fit my eyes. Jumping into my face is already prepped and primed. I use my Iman Time Control primer, and then I use some of the Kat Von D translucent powder just to you know, do the powder before the makeup look. And I like to do this a lot just because I have really oily skin and it helps with the oil. Now this thing I'm blending out is my MAC Peach Luster, and this is my corrector. I did it today. I don't usually do it, but I thought I would try something new, and I really didn't care for it as much. As it didn't really do anything special. So moving along to my foundation, I did use finally my Fenty Beauty. I believe I used the shade 450, and make sure you shake this thing up. With this being a matte foundation, you need to shake it up well. My camera cut off. Did not get the part where I was blending the foundation out, but see, it set so nice. It's set to my skin color, so pretty. The concealer I'm using is the Fenty one, and I believe it's called a matchstick. I used the color Latte. I didn't feel like the color was bright enough, so I took my LA Girl Pro Concealer and I popped in some of that. It's called in the color Fawn. I took the spray, the Maybelline Fix Master Spray, and I just did that a little before I blended it out my concealer. I felt that it wasn't enough, it wasn't bright enough, so I took my Fawn concealer and I placed it back over my on top of that. I'm taking the Fenty Beauty and I'm placing that just on my T-zone. I'm not going to place the Fawn over it just because I don't want it to be too bright in my T-zone. I go ahead and blend that all out. I am using a damp Real Technique sponge. I'm going to take this NYX Professional Cream palette, and I believe this is the darkest shade, the darkest palette. I used the darkest shade in there to do my cream contouring. I put it on my temples, on my jawline, my nose, Cupid's bow, and under my lip. I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. All my brushes I used were Morphe. This is the only brush I used that was different, and that is my MAC 219 brush. After that, I like to go ahead and use my Mercier medium deep translucent powder to set all my places that I concealed. I love this powder because it has that tint of darkness to it, so it gives you that really warm natural look when you spray your face. Now I'm going and I'm taking that cream contour I did on my nose and blending it in with my eyebrows, just so it can fade out that harshness in the front and make it look more natural. After I'm done with that, I'm going to take my NYX Professional Contour and Highlight Palette, and I'm going to be using the darkest shade in it to set my cream contour that I did. Then I'm going to use this NYX foundation, and this is in the color Coca, and I'm going to use this to bronze up my skin. I absolutely love, and I know I'm saying I love everything, but this I really do love because it makes my skin so warm. I use the Miliani Tea Rose blush, and I'm not really a blush girl, but I love how this gives me like a flush of color. Next, I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty, it's like a contour, it's a highlight duo, and I'm using the color Hustle Baby. Now that color was popping. I know you've seen from my face, I was like, wow, this is, you know, crazy. I always love using MAC Gold Deposit, but this, I believe this is my new favorite. I love this highlighter. It's so bright. I didn't, my camera cut off. All I did in my waterline was put some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, and I took that brown script and I just washed it under my, under that black. Here I'm just putting some highlight on my nose, and obviously I feel like I'm popping. Next is I'm doing my lips, and I'm going to use a dark brown eye coat. I believe it's from Wet n Wild. I use that to line my lips. The lipstick I use is it's a little sample out of the, I believe it's when Urban Decay came out with those matte lipstick, but it is in the color Snitch. And I put that over my lips. I really liked it because it was like a nude color. And then I took the Fenty Beauty, I believe this is in the color, I don't know the color, but I'll leave it in the description bar. But once I put this over it, the look was complete and it was amazing. Let me tell you, I absolutely love this look. I will be recreating it very soon to wear out, just because it was only for editorial purposes, but I'm really feeling it. And I put a little bit of that Maybelline spray on, and your girl is set to go. I'm ready to slay the day away. Let me take these pins out my hair. If you guys were feeling this look and want to see more recreates and just any other videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!